'Cause baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. Baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. 'Cause baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. Baby, it's the everything for me, for me, oh, for me.
First and foremost, if nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You're going to continue to achieve anything you set out to do. You understand me? Also, you already know, I do have to give you that brief disclaimer. I only want you to take what resonates, and I want you to leave the rest behind, all right? I don't want you trying to force certain scenarios for you. If you don't get your confirmation through me, I guarantee you're going to get it through somebody else, so be patient with your process. Also, y'all already know my voice is too raspy to be whispering, all right? So this about the time that you probably want to go ahead and hit that volume. So before we get started, I want to thank you so much in advance for all your love, like, share, subscribes, gifts, kind words, not only to myself, but each other too. I appreciate you because I don't always get the pause in the middle of my message to relay that, but when I post this on YouTube, best believe I acknowledge you, all right? So chosen ones, let's get started. Now, before we start, right, some of you may have seen the video that I posted on YouTube yesterday, but those who didn't, let's talk. I want you to pay attention to your feelings. See, right now, you may be fluctuating. You could be sad, you could be happy, you could be mad, you could be irritated, you could feel a little fuzzy, whatever the case may be. But I want you to realize that there's various reasons on why you're feeling these things, right? See, some of you chosen ones have had your guard up for so long. So since you were younger, you had to have your guard up based upon how people carried you, how they treated you. You may have had your guard up since that past relationship, that person cheating on you, beating on you, deceiving you, whatever the case may be, but you had your guard up, right? So one, you wasn't acknowledging your feelings because one, you may have felt like nobody cared, nobody listened. Two, you may have tried to act all rough and tough to make sure that nobody knew that they got to you. Some of you felt like the person that you was connected to didn't feel the same way as you, so you had your feelings hidden. Some of you, again, chosen ones, you sat there and kept certain truths to yourself because you felt like people around you didn't listen, and that's something that was instilled in you since you were younger. But a lot of you don't allow that parent or that person who introduced those ways to you take accountability for it. You so worried about boosting them up, making them feel like they something the whole time they was making you feel like you nothing. You had to go back and heal based upon what they put you through. But I digress. We're going to continue on with the conversation, right? So some of you had your guard up for so long, but you've been praying for God that you wanted people to love you. You've been asking God, like, God, I want to align with somebody who truly loves me. I give this love out, but you tend not to reciprocate. They tend not to reciprocate it, correct? They tend not to give it back to you. So you ask God for that. You ask God, why? How come certain people don't acknowledge me? How come certain people don't show the same love that I show them? How come certain people don't show up for you? How come certain people don't give that same energy that you give them towards you? You was asking God. So therefore, God, start answering it. But some of the times, chosen ones, it comes in the form of a person that's going to provide it. They that walk in confirmation, right? So I want you to realize that sometimes you had that guard up. You acted so icy. You acted so mean and nonchalant. You try to act like you wasn't bothered the whole time. That's not aligned with what you was feeling inside, right? But you ask God for certain love to appear, and God is doing that. You ask God for certain positions to be presented to you, and He's doing that. But you have to be properly prepared for these things that you praying for, just like those other individuals needed to be when they was asking for somebody like you. See, you so quick to say about how so-and-so dropped the ball with you, how so-and-so should have knew when you was a blessing that God provided them, when you knew that, again, this person should have knew that you was speaking life into them. It's so easy for you to say how they should have knew those things, but sometimes you don't see when God's presenting you opportunities too. You are so focused on it appearing a certain type of way, you don't even realize that everything is happening on behalf of you. Now, what do I mean? See, chosen ones, you talking about, okay, well, that job, you didn't feel peaceful at that location, that you felt like something energetically wasn't right, or you wanted to clock out before you clocked in. You understand? You was huffing and puffing that night before, or that job doesn't pay you for it, or you have to sit there and compromise your time with your children or the ones that you love in order to fulfill certain positions that they need you to do, right? And half the time, that position that you playing ain't even your purpose. That's something that you tried to mold for you, right? But let's talk. You say that you wanted to get away. God told you to quit that job and you wouldn't listen. You said no. What was you going to do? How was you going to pay your bills then? Well, chosen ones, you stayed there. Either that job then laid you off, or they're going to. Like, I'm just giving you that heads up. If God's been talking to you, telling you to remove yourself from that position, and you coming up with all these excuses on why you didn't, well, God's going to have them tap that shoulder then. God's going to have them fire you or tell you that you are no longer needed. So what are you going to do when they fire you? The same thing that you would do when you had listened to God, when he guided you, when he told you to leave, what you would have done. Applied for another job, sat there and put some effort behind it, or took a moment to recharge because you don't realize what you just left out of. But half the time, chosen ones, you come up with excuses on why you can't do the things that you do, so God answers it for you. Oh, you scared to take that leap? I'm going to give you that push then. And then now you flailing, now you scared, now you feel like certain things are ending or that you didn't lost sense of direction. It's not. You're getting your answers answered. You're getting certain prayers answered. The things that you're requesting from God, he's providing them for you. But it's not going to be your way, because it's been your way and you've gone nowhere. So therefore, this time you have to take God's guidance. You have to realize he's ahead of you. He's on top. You understand? He's the highest of the high. That's why they call him the Most High. See, you have to realize, chosen ones, that God can see you out of that maze, but you're not seeing certain progression because you're in the middle of progressing. So therefore, allow God to guide you. He sees things clearer than you do. Or allow somebody from the outside in to give you certain as far as insight, but you have to know that God guided them to you. You understand? But you have to realize that sometimes you have to step outside of yourself to see a certain situation. Now, what do I mean? See, you could try to lose weight right now, or you're losing weight right now. See, I ain't saying try, because try means that's what you want to, but you're not in the process of doing it. See, when you say that you want to heal or you're trying to heal, that doesn't mean that you're doing it, right? You're healing. You're not trying to get over so-and-so, you're getting over so-and-so. You're not trying to gain your confidence back, you're gaining your confidence back. You're not trying to get over that, you're getting over that. See, be cautious of how you talk, right? Because you have to realize that your words is almost like, just like how they have Alexa activate this, Alexa play this, Alexa slow this down, Alexa do this. The same thing happens pertaining to the energy that you're giving out or what you're speaking. So if you're activating it with positivity and speaking optimism into your life, that's what you're going to see activated around you, right? But let's talk, chosen ones. Now listen, as far as, again, what you're currently feeling, some of you are finally feeling your feelings, and I gave this example before. Think about a switch, or as far as a breaker box, right? When one of those breakers go off or one of those breakers turn off, you sit there and can click all of them, right? You can switch all of them. See, God is testing you right now. He wants to make sure that your mind, body, soul, your feelings is all, that you're feeling certain things, because you have to realize that's your superpower. You understand? Because you have to be able to feel that that person is for you. You have to be able to feel certain love towards these individuals that God is aligning with you. You have to be open to communicate with this person. You have to be open to receive love, because some of you don't even know how to do that. You so used to giving, and as soon as somebody gives you attention, you sit there and feel like that comes with a gimmick. No. It's simple that maybe you gave love, so now you're receiving it. And when they say nothing in life is free, that's true. But let me give you as far as what that means. See, you feel like this person showing love to you is because they want something out of you. No, they could be attracted to you. But what if they just want you to be you? They just like your company. They just like the aura that you have, the energy that you have. And they feel like you do something for them, so they want to reciprocate that energy right back. See, you feeling like they are up to something, whole time you have to do something to get something, correct? So what if that means that you gave love to somebody in your past and now God's presenting that through somebody else? What if you sat there and gave your last to one person and now all of a sudden God's going to bless somebody else to put wealth in your hand or sit there and assist you when you need assistance just based upon the fact that you did that in the past? See, you sit there and got ego and don't even know that your ass got it right now. You sitting there with your face all cracked up, you crying, feeling less of you, feeling like things are falling apart for you. Whole time it's falling in place. You ask God for certain things and he's making that way, but you still out here feeling like things are falling apart. You sat there and said nobody ever wants to help you. Nobody ever helps you. So God put you in a position where you're not going to have to work as hard as you did to get it. That means that although you sat there and took days off, or God sat there and cut that hours back so that you can have time to recharge or spend time with your lover or your family then, or actually go out and do something with yourself or recharge for all the work that you put in, God sat there and had your hours deliberately get cut, but knew that he was still going to send somebody in with that payment. But you was out here stressing. You sitting there, oh, I don't like to ask nobody for nothing, but that's the same reason why you had your face cracked up, because you said that everybody comes to you, you never can go to an individual. So God sat there and aligned that with you. So now you feeling bad because you're not working hard to get that, and God told your ass to sit down. You did too much. Sit down. How you going to cry because God's going to provide somebody else to give it to you? And you upset because the person that you got to go to get it, and maybe that's their repayment to you. How many times did they energetically take from you, deduct from you? How many times did you sacrifice certain finances or happiness for other individuals? So the fact that God is now putting them in a position to see what they going to do on behalf of you after what you done did for that individual, and you going to complain about it? You crying, talking about, oh, how this is falling apart because you got to go to this resource to get this, or you got to go to this person to provide, and that's the whole thing. You was just crying about on the opposite, about how you had to do everything, and God's telling you to chill out. Just trust the process. This is Kobe in the fourth quarter. Are you going to put that ball in his hand? You done seen him deliver time and time again. Are you going to sit there and see that you down by 2, put that ball in his hand and trust that he going to make that 3 for you? Are you going to do that? Are you? Because you out here talking about you putting it in God's hand, but you still worrying? How that work? That's like asking somebody to do you a favor, but you going to tell them how to do it, then your ass do it then. Why you crying? Why you had the ugly cry in the middle of the night asking God for certain guidance, and when he's giving it to you, you don't want to take it? Stop asking them. Because there's somebody else that was asking for something, and God sat there and had them be patient so that he can work with you. So now you done sat there and held the line up because you ain't really want what you was asking for. You just wanted to feel sad for yourself. You just wanted to feel like a victim. Man, I'm not trying to hear that shit. Cut that shit out. And I tell you all that. I'm not here to sugarcoat nothing. Oh, okay, hit the ugly cry, then we going to talk about how we coming up with the solution. Okay, you can't run from the confirmation that God's giving you. So if your feathers is getting ruffled, let them ruffle then. Go ahead, squawk then. Go ahead, but you're not going to miss out on that message. See, you might as well call that the messenger. You understand me? How they had them little birds that had them, no matter where you go to, baby, it's going to find you. Whether that song turns on and it's saying something similar, that whether or not that's that sign that you see or something that somebody else says, you're going to get that confirmation, and God's going to use all his sources. If God is using resources in order to have certain things play out for you, confirm certain things for you, why are you not using the resources that God is providing you? You sitting there talking about, oh, nah, you don't want to put so-and-so on child support because you got it, you Miss Independent, but your child's missing out because you don't get to spend as much time with them because you got to put in extra work because their parents chose not to step up to their position, but you also condoning that efforty because you're not allowing that person who's not doing anything to learn their lesson. You understand? Which means that they're going to go do it to the next person and try to get over on them when it could have stopped with you. Not only that, your child could have other opportunities that would come with that bread that's coming through. See, I'm not trying to hear that. You talking about they try to pray. You going to let the devil finesse you and tell you only a bitter baby mother or a bitter baby father is going to put... What? You think we're going to condone you not stepping up? Man, I'm not trying to hear that. And if you with somebody who's not a good parent, then your ass just as bad as they ass. See, you shouldn't even entertain them. You shouldn't have sat there and had children with them if they wasn't there for their first children in the first place. See, we don't condone that. I don't know about you, but the second question that I'm asking, you understand an individual is, okay, you got kids, cool, are you involved with them? Soon as you give up an excuse, oh, I ain't see them in a minute, doop, you ain't about to see me either. The fuck is you talking about? So you think that you gonna be around my squad, because my squad's around me 24/7. So you think that eventually you gonna be around me and mines, and yours ain't even around you? Now your child is thinking less and feeling like they less than my children because you not playing to put, fuck out of here. What you mean? Huh? Oh, nah. You talking about you not trying to take so-and-so to court to see your kids, then you're dumb, and so is their little dumbass thing. I'm not trying. What type of people talking about older men trying to? I don't want to go through the system just because they don't really want to do shit. You coming up with excuse. You don't want to play no position. If you really love your child, you gonna do what you need to do. And yes, I'm sitting my ass up talking to you. If you love your child like you say, then you gonna do whatever you need to do to make a way, right? No matter what, because that was you who chose to lay down with that individual that produced them. That was you that jumped to assumptions and felt like that was your person, right? See, you got your rock sauce, so you gonna make sure that you involved with your child. I'm not trying to hear that shit. You're not about to tell me you ain't got money to provide a position when I done sat there and had a father that passed away when I was 6, but I remember every conversation that we had and everything that we did, not the material shit that he provided. What are you talking about? Remember, they laughed, they talked, they walked. Remember, as far as the comfort, remember everything about them. Knew that they kept me fresh, but still, that wasn't the importance behind it. See, I'm not hearing that. Not hearing that. You talking about, oh, you can't do this because so-and-so holding you back. Then your ass needs to stay to yourself. Then you lack confidence. How the hell you going to be confident in a relationship? How you going to go hard for somebody else if you ain't even going hard on you? I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not. And if you out there laying with somebody like that, they disrespect you on your Krishan tip where you done sat there and laid down with this person who wasn't involved with your first child, and you sat there and gave them some ass again, and your ass getting karma. That's what you getting karma. So when you out there with your face poked out and you struggling because you continue to give certain love to them, when they showed you that they wasn't for you, then man, listen. And this somebody message, because I'm telling you, this wasn't even what we were supposed to get into, but thank you, God. Whatever he aligns, I'm going to tell you. You understand me? But we going to see. We going to see if you about that shit that you talking about, chosen one. So again, be cautious of the company that you keep, because you going to pay with karma and consequences too. You are the company that you keep around you, right? Oh, all right. Just making sure we clear. Just making sure we clear. We clear? All right. We clear? Okay, cool. See, when you sat there and are healing you so that your kids don't got to go through what you went through, when you allowed your kids to witness that certain obstacles or cycles that you was connected to, but you sat there and still stood in your power and allowed them to see you prosper in your strength too, when your child had witnessed you struggling, but you told them that you was going to do something and you continue to move. See, chosen ones, I don't think that you give yourself credit. Again, you don't feel like you progressing because you in the middle of the progression. You not realizing that you moving. Again, similar to somebody losing weight, you're not going to tell yourself because you see yourself every day. See, it's going to take an outsider looking in talking about, damn, you done dropped that weight. You done changed your ways. You glowing now. Your ass in shape. See, certain people starting to see about that energy too. They starting to realize that you done dropped certain weight, meaning the people that was connected to you. Drop certain insecurities that you had. Drop certain problems that you thought and started to find certain solutions instead. See, you sat there and started to drop that negativity and you stepped into your power, right? See, that's equivalent to dropping that weight. See, you changed your ways, meaning that you set certain boundaries. Not only that, you started to be what you wanted to attract. You wasn't out here attracting trauma bonding. You wasn't out here being the type of partner that you wouldn't want to be with or that you was going to always spar with. See, you sat there and dropped that weight, changed your ways. Now you glowing now. It's showing now. See, everything's aligning, correct? See, I want you to realize, chosen ones, certain things are playing out for you, but you can't see it because you currently in the middle of it. See, you're not realizing how far you came. You not realizing that there's people that have seen you came a long way. See, we gonna get into this too, right? See, I want you to realize sometimes you don't always get to witness your happiest times. Now, what do I mean? See, I want you to think about when you go to an event, so you may not see things clearly. See, when you at that event, rarely, when you dress to impress, you done went to a prom, you went to a ball, you done went to whatever the case may be, right? Rarely do you get certain pictures of you at the event unless somebody else is on the outside taking those pictures. True? All right, so it takes somebody else to snap those shots of you, right? It takes somebody else to capture those moments of you. It takes somebody else to see. You rarely get pictures of you at the event unless it's before, unless it's after, or somebody reminds you during to do it, correct? So therefore, you may not always acknowledge the improvement that you're doing currently, unless again you're acknowledging the cycle that you need to go to. So you acknowledge it before, then you acknowledge it after, but rarely do you celebrate during unless somebody reminds you. So I'm this reminder. You need to celebrate you. You came a long way. See, you know how you celebrated when you first got your place, but you ain't have no furniture. Now your place a year later, a few months later, is fully furnished, and now you're celebrating that. But when you was in the moment of eating off a certain pallet, you didn't feel your best. See, that was because you was in the middle of your manifestation. You was in the progress of progression. So it took for somebody else to say congratulations, sit down with your ass on that pallet, eat with you, laugh with you, be excited about certain accomplishments that you making, remind you that you done came a long way. You understand? Remind you of the day that you sat there and didn't even want to live for you. Now you sitting there proud to be you and inspiring other people to do that too. See, you don't give yourself credit. See, you don't give yourself credit that you have became love, have discovered love, but never received love. See, you different. See, you don't realize, chosen ones, that you was selected to show that if certain things wasn't provided, how you could still thrive. See, what do I mean? In order to find certain substitutes for food and that you could use eggs for this or oil for that, you had to go without the things that you felt that you needed, correct? So at once upon a time, you sat there and felt like, okay, you didn't have what you need. You was missing eggs, but then all of a sudden you found a substitute. So it took for somebody to have to find a substitute or feel like they ain't have shit in order to realize that there's another path that they can do certain things, right? Other people that sold their soul, sold their ass, sold themselves out, gave up their morals for monetary gain, but you didn't. Other people that took the quick way out, and you thought that they was sitting there winning. See, you thought that they had made it there before you. Whole time now, God gave them a quick glimpse of what they could have got had they did the right thing like you did. See, yours comes with longevity. Theirs is going to be short-lived. See, chosen ones. Which brings me to the next conversation. Chosen ones, I want you to realize karma's setting in. And because you've been so good about not looking back at your past, you ain't worried about what they got going on. You don't know about no statuses. You don't know about no subliminal messages. You don't know about no dumb shit. You just know that they watching you. You just know that the same individuals that was gang stalking you now looking up to you, trying to see how you went through and made it through what they intended for you, because they currently going through that. See, these same people that was looking down upon you, now they didn't crumbled, and now they looking up at your ass. See, they starting to realize that you favored, that you was the finesse the whole time. See, they ain't even realize that God set them up and used you to bring all the negative in. See, what do I mean, chosen ones? See, what if you realize that God used you, used the light, and how these individuals, so almost like, think about Moana, how that little what was it, a little snail or whatever it was, how he sat there and used certain things that was shiny and bright to call certain things in, and then as soon as they got close, he sat there and took them and disposed of them, ate them, whatever the case may be. See, chosen ones, you in a setup the whole time. First of all, you were undercover boss. That's why you wasn't always dressed to impress. See, you was in the middle of working. What you look like, you not like those dudes that be working at, I done work with them. People at the warehouse, you out there rocking new J's, you rocking a Gucci belt, you rocking some tight ass jeans that you can't even barely walk in. You sitting there dressed to impress, got your jewelry on, and your ass on the clock. So you willing to get those shoes all funky just to make a image, make a statement. That shit's crazy. But chosen ones, we wasn't on that tip. We wasn't always dressed to impress. We wasn't always in our best fit because we were undercover. I want you to think about undercover boss. That's somebody to see how certain things is moving, how certain things is working, right? To see who's real and who's being a fraud, to see who's really like that and who's putting on a facade. See, we been undercover. See, there's certain people that looked at us and they looked in disgust. They turned their nose up, thought they was better. Whole time we like, yo, what billionaire you know wants to let people know that they a billionaire? Half of them out here pushing Hondas and shit that looks laid back. Half of them got some regular newbies on. They ain't out here trying to impress. See, your grandmother, when she gives bread to your hand, she ducks that shit up. She don't want everybody to know she got it, right? So the people who really got it don't want people to know that they got it. Think what you want. Because that's when that setup comes. See how hard they went to try to take you out, and had they knew that you was going to get what God had for you, had they knew that you already had certain things within you that they couldn't get to, that shit was locked. That's almost like you got to turn a certain type of age in order to get that income. See, that's almost like that little trust fund. God was like, you trust me? We said, yeah. He was like, you trust the process? We said, yeah. He said, all right, say no more. And when we got to a certain mentality, when we got to a certain age, that means we sat there and changed our ways. We healed from certain things. Now we get those funds, baby. We just had to trust him. See, these individuals, they sat there and didn't know what abundance really looked like because their asses was fronting. See, they was out there rocking certain things, posing, having a little belts showing. And excuse me, because it look like I'm spitting. You know I be on my Daffy Duck shit sometimes. But chosen ones, let me tell you this. As far as these individuals, they acting like they all dressed to impress, then you find out later that they clothes was fake. That shit was fugazi. They was out there finessing. How you get finesse? You was out there broadcasting that little ass belt, but ain't have no bread in them pockets. You sitting there talking about that you driving that foreign, but why you have to hide it at your mom's crib? They coming for it. Them payments haven't been paid. Fuck is you talking about? You acting like you really like that, talking about you selling this, selling that, but I heard that them bags was skimpy. Fuck is you talking about? You acting like you really like that. You acting like you Frank Lucas, baby. Oh, nah, you just Luke from around the way. You so-and-so's child, and they a family of petty-ass thieves, warlocks and witches. People that, again, try to finesse certain people for their energy in order to get certain riches, baby. We wealthy over here. You talk about you rich. That's cute. That's cute. We wealthy over here. And we got some wealth that you ain't even got to. You understand me? We wealthy that whatever we speak, we seek. And that's what we start to see. And guess what? Once we see it, we continue to speak it. And that just keeps the flow continuously going. What are you talking about? You can't mess with a chosen one. I'm trying to tell you, like, baby, we not the same. Whole time we was ducked off to help you. Because we knew that our people don't play. See, we sat there and tried to ignore you and the things that you was doing. You thought we was by yourself because we was by ourselves. We was by ourselves because they wouldn't let nobody around. See, you thought we was by ourselves because nobody messed with us. Oh, nah, we by ourselves because we the most favorite. I'm trying to tell you, it's like, nah, don't even get close to her. Don't even get close to her. We was isolated because we was elevated the whole time. Fuck is you talking about? Who did they think they was? They sat there and left you for another individual because that person seemed like they had finances, but they had to sell their ass, they had to sell their soul, they had to scam in order to get it. That ain't no fun. How you think that that person is the divine feminine or divine masculine and they had to scam to get some shit? They feeling like that magic work. That magic don't work if you actually have to do that shit. You understand? They talking about the magic work because they got approved for the PPP. Motherfucker, that was just, what do you mean? If the magic worked, you wouldn't have had to do a PPP. The money would have came to you. You wouldn't have had to write that scamming ass name. You would have, if that was you being blessed, you wouldn't have had to put that place in somebody else's name. God would have sat there and had you would be able to get it then. See, you sitting there, you, sweetheart, you damn near radio. I'm trying to tell you, no disrespect. You damn near on your Forrest Gump tip. You damn near on that can't get right tip. I mean, if you think the money magic works, why the fuck you had to sign your name? Why you had to sit there and bust down all these Navy Federals? Why you had to use so-and-so's credit card and this to get it the money magic work? You wouldn't have had to do shit. It would have just came to you, how they say. Money flowing, money. Little dodo, are you stupid? I'm just trying to say. And you can feel a certain type of way. I don't get, ask me, please just ask me, do I give 2 fucks, 1 fuck, blue fuck, yellow fuck? No, I don't. Because if you mad, your dumb ass was the one doing it. The federales is on your ass. You are not escaping. I don't care if they thought that it was forgiven or not, motherfucker. That was a set up. That was almost like a free money or that bait card. You took the bait. The keys was in that motherfucker and you just felt like that was your day. You with your dumb ass. Now when that shit locks up, now your ass ain't moving. That's them accounts getting froze. That's coming. Because since you had that PP loan, you ain't claimed nothing. You sit there and said that you had a business, ain't had no business even claiming that shit. Because you ain't really doing that. Because if you did, where is the proof? Where the fuck that money at, LaShonda? How you say? Where the money at? Where? You done sold that ass. See that? You ain't no receipts for that. You done sold that ass to get that finances. See, divine feminines, there's certain masculines that sat there and went to these karmic females. They was on their orgy tip. He was selling ass and pipe, and she was selling pocket and ass too. They acting like they the world's most popular couple. Whole time everybody knows that they bad news. You done got over on everybody. Everybody know that your girl was ill. You kissing out of the mouth, acting like you like that for real. Ew. We like, what? You sitting there doing the fake poses like, what? Who are you? Little dirt. Divine feminists, we ain't gotta do all that. Whatever we want comes to us. We the creators. We don't go to no masculine to build us up. We built when you meet us. What's up? Huh? What's up? That's how you, huh? You gotta be on the throne. You gotta be of some type of energy in order to entertain them. You out here picking up peasants, trying to pick them to be on the throne. Fuck no, baby. See, when we royalty, you gotta be where the royals is at. Now, what do I mean? See, chosen one, that's that energy. You understand? Nah, what type of energy you on? They talking about, man, it's crazy that we had to. Who is we? We didn't do the same thing to get these things. I ain't sell no ass to get nothing. I ain't give up my morals to get. I ain't sell my soul to get. I ain't beg nobody for nothing. What? We ain't do the same thing. I don't steal. I don't kill. What? We not the same. Again, baby, you talking, when they talk about karma's coming, you talk about what we gonna do. Well, who the fuck is we? Because we ain't come the same road at all. And you're not even supposed to be here. How shorty say, nobody's supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here. And who the fuck let you in? Because whoever opened that door is getting their asses kicked out too. What you talking about? What we gonna do? I got a ticket, motherfucker. I'm supposed to be here. We in the abundance. See, that's like, you working hard. These people talking about to make it in the industry. You don't want to make it in the industry. These people in the industry trying to make it out. You're not supposed to stop chasing fame, baby. You got a name for yourself. You can sit there and have, again, you don't have to be booming on TikTok because TikTok be fucking up the algorithm. I'm going to just say that real quick. Because as soon as you delete, I'll be deleting my stuff. Nope, I don't want this one. Or nope, I'm going to hold off for this. Rearrange stuff. They'll mess up your algorithm. Don't have you feel like you viewing shit. But baby, you making moves. Your business is booming in real life. You understand? God's aligning you with the right individuals. You don't pay attention to them numbers. And one thing for sure, you post it in due time, numbers is going to come with it, correct? So don't be focused about that. You do what God's guiding you to do. You gonna get aligned with your right. You don't need everybody to know your name in order for people to support you. You don't sit there and need to have everybody know you in order for to do the things that you love. If you do music, shit, do music then, right? And post it. If you sit there and want to assist people to get through what you went through too, shit, speak the story. Somebody who it relates to is going to relate with you, and then they're going to sit there and support you. It's not for you to beg nobody to sit there and understand you, because that means that they not for you. The people who's for you are going to see you, know you, understand you, and sit there and be connected to you, embrace you, all of these things. If you got to beg them that they not your tribe, then if you got to sit there and accommodate them all the times in order for them to support you, mean you asking them what they want you to do and you not making your moves naturally, that means that, again, they going to have a sense of entitlement. That means that they hype beasts. That means that they going to ride whatever wave, and when they want you to work a certain type of way, they don't even know what they want. So you got to be the person who's authentically you, and the people who are like-minded are going to gravitate towards you. It's actually going to influence people to be them because they see you being you so confidently and you relate with them, and now they feel like, yo, so-and-so's proud, I'm going to be proud too, so chosen ones. I want you to. You understand me? Be you. How you going to attract who's for you if you not being you, baby? Like, let's be real. If you're not being you, how you going to attract for you? You acting like you like this type of music and you don't. In due time, you're going to get annoyed with it. You're going to be rolling your fucking eyes and all of that. Think about the partner who, when they first met you, they was giving you flowers and all of these things because you said that that's what you like. And then all of a sudden, they stopped doing it. That's because that wasn't them. That's because it wasn't authentic. If you be authentically you, that means you're going to attract like minds, which means that you're not going to be stressed. You're not going to be exhausted because you're not going to have to put on a facade. You're not going to have to accommodate everybody else. It's going to naturally align. So be you. Switch it up. Don't worry about this person seeing you go from natural to this to back to now. Be you. If that means that every element is you, that you like to switch it up, that you versatile, shit, that's what it is. If you like this style when they talking about, nah, that's not something they will wear, okay, motherfucker, then don't wear it then. Why are they worried about you? You gotta be you. Stick in your truth. Don't worry about accommodating these people. That's how you get to be happy, by being yourself. The people who are really like you gonna walk up and have a conversation. Oh, I like that shoe. Where you get it? Okay, do. Now you got a conversation. Dang, I like this. Be you. You understand? You out here sitting there sucking in and shit. Girl, if you don't let that damn stomach show, boy, if you don't let that damn back grow, whatever the case, people who are for you are going to love you in every stage of phase that you in. You out here walking around like Johnny Bravo because you trying to suck certain shit in. The whole time your true boo gonna rub that shit like he had Apollo, like that little piece of wood. Rub that shit, look forward to it. You understand me? But you out here sucking in. You can't even have whole conversations because you out here taking these big, deep-ass breaths. Girl, if you don't cut that shit out, talking about you gotta have a body shaper all the time, cut that shit out. He like your shape. And if he don't, your true boo is going to. So what are you talking about? You understand? You out here talking about this, you not hungry. Shorty, you been seeing stars since Saturday. If you don't motherfucking, you trying to act like you trying to be cute when your true divine boo gonna want to see you go ham on your food. Like, yeah, babe, it's good, right? Yeah, that's not it. We dancing and shit too, eating like, go ahead. Y'all be cheers and burgers and shit, but you out here. That's like somebody you sitting there faking like your ass Muslim, but you been sneaking them damn bacon sandwiches. I know a damn BLT when I smell one. Motherfucker, stop faking. You over here ducking on pork sandwiches, stop it. That's not turkey, you're lying. I know the difference. I'm trying to say, the fuck, you ain't gonna tell me that I don't know what I know, motherfucker. Your lips is green. Where the Carmex at? Why your lips shining like that? Because it's only, the real pork is the shit that got that grease like that. A turkey don't pop like that. Now stop lying. Lips all Carmex and shit, grease all around you. Why you shining it, motherfucker? Ain't no Vaseline in the house. It ain't, because if it was, you would have got them ankles too. So stop lying. Out here sneaking fear. I'm trying to tell you. You sitting there, I don't eat meat. I'm going to be honest. I get grossed out about it. I don't like it. When I was pregnant, I used to eat fish and shit. No. But I just don't prefer it. But shit, if my babies eat some fish, they eat some chicken. But if my partner do, don't fake like you don't eat what I don't eat. Motherfucker, I'll cook the food for you. You out here acting like you don't eat meat. You having shakes and shit. Eat. Motherfucker, you over here acting all weak. Acting like SpongeBob when he went in sandy shit without no water. You out here barely speaking. Like, what? Boy, let me put shit. Now I gotta hold his head back and put a damn some jerk chicken under his tongue for him to snap back. Are you coming over? You alright? You coming around? You good? You out here trying to act like you eat. I just like leaves and shit. I don't eat. I like my peppers. I like certain vegetables. I just never really liked meat. When I was little, my mother used to say, you eat this chicken or your ass gonna be hungry. Well, motherfucker, I'm gonna be hungry then. I'm just not rocking with it. It's just nasty. Went to Longhorn back in the day, seen the damn how y'all be eating animals with the damn animals in the wall? I'm just saying, you got damn Bambi up here, you just out here eating the damn deer like that. But do what you do. But you gonna scope that mouth out before you bring that damn kid. We'll do an air kiss. Smooches. Cause you not. Pill. No, you're not. And y'all out here eating this damn red meat, this shit that's still bleeding. I don't trust you, motherfucker. If you not eating your shit well done, I don't trust you. Cause that means you did that zombie apocalypse break out. You be out here biting shoulders and shit too. Your shit still bleeding. Mother. What keeps you from biting on this damn shoulder right now? I don't know. The cocoa butter might entice you. I don't know. If you can bite that and that's motherfucking bleeding, you the first one that we voting out. If that, you better hope that never happens. Because the first person I'm writing on my shit, who do you want out? I'm writing it. Who do you want? They say who do? And I'm gonna point just like this. Him. Him right there. Why? Well, one, that damn fact that his food is still alive. That's the main motherfucking reason. His shit's still growling. That's why. The fact that there's a hint of blood in the side of his lip and it didn't come from him biting his own shit. That is... Who you vote? Who you vote? Her? No. Because she's too excited. Get her ass up. Get her ass up out of here. Yep. They be like, that's messed up what you did to the girl. No. I'm not playing. Her shit was, oh, you over there eating sushi too? That's too close. Get your ass up out of here. Raw food? Get up out of here. Nope. I'm sorry. The only raw is RAS for 500, Alex. I gotta watch you tree biting motherfuckers too, because, I don't know about you. You're getting too excited around this motherfucker. I don't know. You better watch them. But Chosen Ones, you just watch the company that you eat. But let me get back to it. You know, I'm just saying. Because these motherfuckers, y'all seeing yours. Listen, this is a season where you about to see some shit. You understand? You starting to see. We gonna talk. Matter of fact, I got a little bit of time today. Listen, I'm booked for today, so I don't have to worry about no more. You know what I'm saying? I know what time they start. So let's talk, Chosen Ones. Now, you know how Shorty say, now I got some shit, but don't you tell that you heard it from me. But let me tell you this. One, y'all got certain people that try to play against you, disrespect you, shows other individuals on you, try to play with your faith. That was the wrong thing to do. Got karma coming for their ass. So one, little Mr. Can't Get Right that was slinging that pipe all around town, had certain people try to mess with your car or fight you or hunt your ass down. His shit don't even work no more. That shit is done. It is dead. The shit went dead. There ain't no batteries to reboost that bitch. He is over, all right? So one, that is no longer work. Those people that was using their body, they shit ain't working no more. And they got some shit that they can't get rid of. So therefore... It's a no, okay? So that past person, you're going to be excited and realize why God didn't align with you, because they was out here entertaining other individuals while they was with you. They was out here, again, connected to all these satanic ass people, and they can't. I want you to think about this. If there's water, if there's like a hole, right? And it's empty, and there's water pouring, the water is going to pour into that place that's open, right? So I want you to think about, that's what happened to certain people that you was connected to. They sat there, if you was missing certain energy, or if you was sitting there missing as far as certain areas of you that was healed, so on and so forth, when they brought certain energies back to you based upon the fact that they was sleeping with other individuals, those characters or that karma and that energy from that person, that fulfilled you. You understand? So now you was carrying all this weight that didn't belong to you. It was based upon the person that they was sleeping with, that person that they was connected with, so on and so forth. So be cautious with that, right? You got to make sure that your energy as a whole is 100%. But I want you to realize that there's certain people that was out here disrespecting you. They told other people not to pursue you because they made it seem like you was out here being sexual, that you was out here nasty. Now they're getting caught up. One, some of these individuals are getting caught up on the lies that they was telling about you. Whole time they was like some serial killers. They was saying the truth about them but try to point in your direction. Your ass is getting caught up. There's certain people that, again, they're going to have certain diseases that they can't get rid of, and they tried to point it at you and blame you, but you wasn't even sexual. You've been celibate, so therefore you know that that person had to get it from somebody else. So if you're wondering why certain things are happening behind the scene, or why God told you to get tested at the time that you did before you started to be celibate, and why he told you to refrain from certain sexual things, it's because that person was going to try to blame you and act like he got something or she got something from you, or their partner was going to try to blame you because you was connected. Whatever the case may be, whole time the truth is coming out. Those people are carrying those things. You clear. You understand? So the truth is going to come out. Also, there's certain people, partners. Now, some of these are the people that you used to be connected to that sat there and went to a karmic based upon sexual lust and all of that they was getting, or monetary gain that they was getting from this individual. I want you to realize that some of these people are going to get caught up about prostitution. So they was sleeping with certain officials. They was sleeping with certain people for finances. That is getting caught up. So a lot of these karmic females, a lot of these karmic males are getting caught up with sleeping with people for finances. They're going down pertaining to certain prostitute rings, sex rings, so on and so forth. They're going to get exposed, right? I want you to know that. Also, chosen ones, there's a lot of people that's going to be getting caught up on a fraud. So if you was out here doing PPP loans, you're going to be held accountable. You can feel like it's been a few years and they told you you're going to get away with stuff. I want you to realize that that is a gateway, because once you do a wire loan, or you take those funds from your funds in pocket watching with JT, he's real good at explaining this. But as soon as you sit there and take your funds from that organization into your account and you send it to somebody else, or you doing certain shit pertaining to Cash App and all of that, that's a federally offense. They can keep monitoring, even though you started with this. Whatever you connected to moving forward, they can watch for you. So they gonna see that you didn't claim that you have a business that you ain't been claiming taxes on, but you've been getting finances for. They're gonna see that you had a PPP loan and you try to blame it on somebody else, but you have another fraud case at a different location, so they gonna realize that it was you. See, certain people thought that they escaped certain fate, and that wasn't true. See, there's certain people that did fraud back in the day and they felt like they got over it, or they moved to a different state and they felt like that state couldn't come get them, whatever the case may be. But if you do fraud in a different location, which means you're the same person, so most likely you're going to carry on those type of things, that is going to cross over. So for you to say that that other time didn't apply to you, but you came to a different location and did the same thing again, they're going to hold you accountable. So federally cases on a lot of these people, they're going to try to come back to you because they know that the police is on their ass and act like they love you, just because they know once they get locked up, they was depending on you to put money on their books. It's not happening, bucko. Your ass going to be hungry, bucko. Your ass better not drop that soap, bucko. Your ass better keep that same energy that you had on the outside, bucko. Fuck is you talking about? Nope. It's a no for me. So there's certain people that's about to get booked. They're going to try to be back cool with you. There's certain people that's going to try to be cool with you to try to see if you're willing to split certain karma and consequences that come with them. It's a no. You're not. So it's a no. They went to so-and-so, let them go figure it out with so-and-so. They sat there and chose another individual on you, let them figure it out. That has nothing to do with you. You're not about to sit there and sacrifice all the abundance, all the good work that you put in for this person who can't get right and won't get right even when you help them out the situation that they currently in. It's a no. Let they figure it out. You pause their progression and pause progression on you because they can't find their strengths, or they won't learn the lesson, so they're going to continue to do this shit. Nope, you saving the next person from being a victim. Had they asses caught, they gonna get caught up. Ain't no you praying for them. No, I pray that you learn your lesson. I pray that you find the clarity, but don't pray that they get out of it or your ass is going down too. That's like you sitting there, how they say, home in or housing a fugitive. You sitting there trying to cover for them or try to give them as far as an alibi when you knew that they was up to certain shit. Nope, your ass will go down too. So don't be out here, oh, I'm going to pray for this person's shit. All right, motherfucker. And your ass gonna join them. I told you I stopped putting shit on your people too. Talking about you put it on your granny. Now she thought she was going in the Golden Gates and she got redirected. Now she talking about what? And it's talking about, oh nah, you was involved with a damn what's it called? A drive-by. She like, what? What you mean? Yep, because you gave the keys to your grandson. Yep, you let his ass drive when you knew he shouldn't have been. Okay, cool. So now he did this shit. So now your cards and your tags and your energy got ran with that. So now granny, your ass is sitting over there. No, now your granny mad as shit. She just knew she was sitting in. And now she got to sit out and go through certain learning lessons because you keep putting things on her. Man, you talking about on your granny, you going to do this. Now, Miss Mary Jane, come back. Come back. So as soon as she sat there and even out the energy that didn't belong to her, now all of a sudden she got back to go towards the Golden Gates. And here you done sat there and put it on your granny. You was going to slap the shit out of so-and-so. So now she getting that shoulder tapping in. Nope, Miss Mary J., you might as well just sit your ass on this bench until we see what's going on. Because this person keep putting it on you. You keep, and if she passed away still allowing you to, that means that's still the energy that she's in. So yeah, there's still karma that comes with it. I'm just trying to say. Stop putting shit on your granny or your boy. Let him live through you. That means you got to be living in order for him to live too. All the lessons that you learn, he's learning too. So therefore, why not assist him? You understand? You out here keep putting things on your man. You talking about that you smoking so-and-so. And they up there with the other ancestors on them like, hey, yo, listen. I did not tell him to say that. Yo, who the fuck? We never said smoke. I never told him smoking on Ray Ray. I promise you. Like, who the fuck is Ray? Who the fuck is Ray Moore? Like, your people's up. You got your people up there getting their ass tapped because certain ancestors don't play like that. You understand? So you out here doing dumb shit and your ancestors is getting pushed up on and they gonna turn up on you. They gonna turn on you because you keep bringing unnecessary attention to them. So you better watch it. I'm just saying. You better be cautious. You bring unnecessary heat. And you better know who you playing with. Because I always told my name brings bells in the spiritual world. That's no joke. Some of us are the originals. I'm talking about some of these people, okay, God made them. Some of these individuals is God's right hands and God's right hand mans. You understand? Some of us are the originals. When I say the originals, like I'm talking about you reading certain scriptures, don't even realize you next to the person that you reading about. Whole time you thought that you was calling, how Cardi said, you thought you was going to do what, the who? Let's find out and see. G-O-D. He don't play by us. But you are about to see. Like, come on, we going to freestyle this out. God don't play about us. You think how they say, it's my bestie. Yeah. Big G-O-D. You do not play with us. All we got to say is God. And he already, what happened? Who did what? That's why a lot of them going through karma right now. They try to stop your finances. Now they finances is nowhere to be found. See, not only did they try to stop your finances, but they try to stop you from finding love, and they try to stop your partner from actually stepping up and playing that position or expressing themselves to you. Also, they try to distract your partner because you have to realize that your true divine partner is going through the same thing as you. So therefore, when they sit there and try to stop your finances, they stopping his or her finances too. So therefore, they trying to distract that person to build their finances up so that they can't find their way to you, see, chosen ones. You gotta pray for your partner that you may have met or may not have met yet. You pray on behalf of your divine person. So don't put a name attached to it unless you get God's confirmation. And some of the times God will give you a confirmation, but that's only if that person chooses to step up and play that position. God can tell you that this is your person, but if they don't play that position, he gonna have you move on and he gonna dismiss them, right? So you pray on behalf of the strength of your true divine partner. Don't put no name on it. Don't say James, John, Felicia, Brittany, Ashley, Whitney, whatever the case. Don't put no name on it. God, I ask you to protect my divine person. I ask you to give them the confidence to be in their purpose and their path. I ask you to, again, disconnect them from any negativity that's trying to or attempting to keep them in lack. God, I ask you to guide them to me and allow them to get the confirmation from me that I'm their person. God, I ask you to allow me to know who my person is when they get presented to me. God, I ask you to allow me the confidence to take the risk with the opportunity that you present towards me. God, I ask you to know, allow me to know when the answers to my prayers have been presented to me. You gotta be real specific. You gotta be specific without having to be specific. You understand me? You just make sure that you're ready, that you allowing God to guide you. But congratulations, but those people who played you, baby, they going through it. Death, destruction, they getting booked, they ain't listen. Some of you was the warning to these people. See, I done warned people too. Some of them discredited me, didn't want to listen to me. Now they going through it. Told them to watch out for so-and-so. They tried to turn on me instead. See, I didn't even know you, but I knew what you was going through. That's why I tried to put you onto it. See, some people sat there and was disrespectful. Again, didn't want to listen to the insight that wasn't coming from me. It was coming from him the whole time. You understand? So they starting to see that. They getting held accountable for their actions because God presented you and they ain't want to believe that. So therefore, we going to see how this goes. But just know, chosen ones, this your time. I'm excited for you. I know so much positive things is headed towards you. You currently in the middle of your manifestation, right now. So you better align with it. This our time to be seen. You better go have fun. It's time to travel, chosen ones. You deserved it. It's time to go out and to be seen, dance, mingle, shit, flirt. I already told you. Divine feminines. You sit there and just be open to receive love, but divine masculines, it's time for you to step up and play that position. You better shoot your shot. You better let so-and-so know that you got interest, because if you... Listen, it's the difference between being a secret admirer and a weird-ass stalker. Like, I gotta be honest. It's a difference. See, admirer, you gonna admire for a little bit before you make that movement towards them. A stalker, you gonna watch, talk about what you would say, could say, should have said, but you ain't say shit. That's just that lurking energy. Get your ass up out of here before you get escorted off the premises too. For my ancestors come give you that shoulder tap like, what you looking at? Huh? Oh, why? Cool. So I'm trying to tell you, step up, masculines. Your divine feminines is ready to be submissive. They ready to listen. They allow God to guide them to you. And again, they're going to give you a vision, and they're going to trust that you're going to see it through. We all playing a balance. It's not all pressure on somebody. You understand? So congratulations. I'm excited for you. But this our time. I told y'all before, if you see me out in public, or you see me somewhere under somebody's phone, you mind your business. This is my energy. But feminines, you have to be patient. The masculines do have to come to you. So you can show them your interest, shoot your shot, but you have to allow them to come to you. You can't, you let them know, you put that energy up so they see that Batman sign. But divine masculines, I have to tell you, this is a position where you have to step up. God is like, you have to go DM them. You have to message them. You can't miss out on this. You understand? You got to take that initiative. You say you want to be a leader. You say you got to be that. And know that your divine feminine, again, she just got to throw that Batman light in the air. See that divine energy light in the air. And you see that and know that the coast is clear. Go in there. You scared to shoot your shot. What you scared for? She been waiting for you. But if you don't step up, somebody else is going to be willing to step up, because they not going to miss out on that opportunity. So it's on you. But listen, y'all continue to be great. I'm going to upload this live later on my YouTube. Chosen Ones. If you want to book a coaching session, the link is in my bio, baby. I would recommend also subscribing to my YouTube, because I do post videos on there when I don't always go live on TikTok. I am going to start gravitating more towards that area. So please join me. Let's build our soul squad. You understand me? I tried for real. You understand? But I love you so much. I appreciate you. Just know I'm here for you if you need me, baby. Thank you so much for those who have been recommending me to people, because the fact that you felt that I helped you on your journey and you want to see somebody else get helped and feel that as well, I appreciate you. And that's why so much love and abundance is coming to you. You understand? You invest in me by investing in yourself, and that's the gift that keeps on giving. So I appreciate you. I love you. You continue to be great. But if you need me, baby, You know how to reach me, all right? Be great. Thank you. I appreciate you, baby.